10,000 hours. Man, that's a lot of hours. The 10,000 hours rule states it takes around 10,000 hours of dedicated practice to become an expert in a particular discipline. So, you got 10,000 hours laying around? From the home base in Brookfield, Wisconsin, welcome to episode 176 of Insight, Connect, and Simplify, sponsored by the benefit companies. Roger here, human capital management consultant, and I might be considered adjacent to an expert in a couple of areas. Fishing and singing come to mind. For me, I've been singing and fishing sometimes at the same time since I was a child, so I have a certain amount of proficiency at both. Now, granted, there's a talent component in singing, and I've been blessed to a certain degree there. And I do love music. Now, I'm not sure that applies to fishing as much as good gear and quality fisheries does, but I do have good gear as well. And my fishing buddies would tell you, it's luck, it's not expertise. And that's what amateur fishermen say. But I digress. So, studies show that 10,000 hours actually is kind of arbitrary. It's not really factoring in a person's age or their intelligence or their talent or their drive. And that most definitions define dedicated practice as 3 hours of practice a day for 20 years. So I'm kind of rolling my eyes a little at this, but I do want to make a point. I'm guessing that none of us have 3 hours a day for the next 20 years available on our calendar to become an expert in one discipline, much less more than one. So if you don't have 10,000 hours laying around for one discipline, how do you navigate getting a solid understanding of any discipline, much less all the disciplines you encounter as a business owner? Well, it's simple, you don't. So you should hire teammates that complement what you already know and fill in the holes of the areas that you don't have expertise. It's basic return on investment. You're trading dollars for expertise and results. You get time back in your day while you have the human cheat code consultant do the work at an expert level far beyond your own skill level. And it's not this fake it till you make it thing. Why do I keep coming back to this topic? Because we have expert level teammates all over this company. You pick any of the lines of coverage that we offer, and we have a teammate with at least 25 years of experience in the field. So 25 years times 250 work days in a year times 8 hours a day equals roughly 50,000 hours of experience in the field. And we have them all right here in our Brookfield-based office, like our HR director who has over 25 years. Or we have 2 retirement plan consultants who have over 30 years. And we have 3 health insurance consultants with over 25 years. And we have 2 P&C agents with over 25 years. And our payroll and TLM consultant has over 20 years. And our company has been in business for over 50 years. And then you have all the support staff, the account managers, payroll processors. All of those folks averages close to 15 years of experience as well. And again, why do I keep coming back to this? Because when we talk to prospects, they tell us they don't know what they don't know. They don't know if what they're doing is compliant. They don't want to learn the details, and they want to hire someone else to handle it. Because when prospects talk to us, we can hear the frustration in their voices that their current processes are not as efficient or user-friendly as they would like them to be. Because when prospects are looking for help from their current vendors, they get a call center or an inexperienced rep or both, and it takes so much time to get answers or resolutions to their problems. Seriously, like when you go to a doctor and they have a medical student observing, who are you going to let examine you? So, are you going to hire the expert or are you going to let the beginner do the work? I can say for sure that every time I have gone the cheap route for a purchase for a product or service, I have personally gotten exactly what I paid for. And when I spent the money to get high quality goods or services, I have also gotten exactly what I paid for. What's this math look like? Well, of course, every vendor relationship for your business has a price point. How do you put a dollar amount on industry-leading technology, certified design and implementation specialists, dedicated service reps, and thousands of hours of experience and practice? Well, I'm not sure exactly how the math works, but the ROI on that math is going to be significantly better than the ROI on legacy technology, a revolving door on specialists and service reps, and dozens or hundreds of hours of experience and practice. All right, let's digress for a second, circle back to my self-proclaimed expertise of singing and fishing. I've been singing since I was 5. Mom was a music teacher, pianist, and organist at our church, and I've sung as a soloist in groups, bands, and choirs for years. Thousands of hours and millions of notes. So hand me a piece of music, and also hand it to a novice. And what will be your ROI? Same story with fishing. Hand a novice, and me, a fly rod, and ask us to demonstrate. All right, back to business. Partner with a 10,000-hour specialist in human resources or retirement or health insurance or time labor management or payroll. A company with a 50-year history, a technology partner that leads the industry in human capital management in the innovation and development space. A design company that builds solutions to your needs instead of giving you a one-size-fits-all software package full of stuff you pay for and never use. Do all that or get what you pay for. Look, one other thing. I know we're not for everyone. But I haven't run into a company or a business owner yet where I've walked away saying, there's nothing I could possibly do for them. Everything they do is exactly efficient, accurate, and compliant. I haven't seen it yet. So when it does come to the actual return on investment, the impact beyond just the cost versus the product, we're talking about the actual ROI that includes time saved by eliminating manual processes, errors, duplicate data entry, redirecting manpower saved to other projects, reduced paper cost. This list goes on for a while. These are all parts of the ROI outside of how much does it cost. Here's my offer. I invite you to go to connectandsimplify.com. Take a minute to see all the things we do. Then call me at 262-278-8522. Tell me what area you have questions about or what you're looking to solve regarding the administration of your human resource processes, your time labor management process, your retirement plan, your health insurance, your benefits, or payroll. Maybe you're interested in a human capital management platform and automating all your processes. I will get you a chat with our house expert in that space. Absolutely complimentary. Maybe that leads to a 30-minute Q&A with your leadership team, or a discussion with your employees on the basics of investing, or payroll compliance, or human resource best interviewing and hiring practices. The list is endless. What are you looking to learn? Let us help. You are running a company. You may not have 10,000 hours to learn what we know, but you do have time for a call to discuss what's going on. Again, 262-278-8522. You have time for a call. Thanks for listening. Be well.
I'm Kurt Otto for the Benefit Companies. Is your business adapting to the energy crisis? Not that one. The human, rather employee energy crisis. For the first time ever, businesses are experiencing 4, even 5 human generation workplaces rife with cultural differences. You know who thinks professionals working remotely is a great idea? People who don't prioritize productivity. The Benefit Company's human resource technology allows businesses to foster a culture of intergenerational trust, belonging, and ownership. Like it or not, work from home is only the tip tip of the javelin that is ripping through the American workforce. The benefit company's HR technology will put your business ahead of the curve, helping maximize employee retention, performance, even acute measurement of remote employees. Using HR technology to build cultural networks really works. The benefit company's human resource technology is your opportunity to prevent or solve cultural climate change you already see happening in your business. Connect and Simplify. Insource. The benefit companies. ConnectandSimplify.com. That's ConnectandSimplify.com.